but he maintains a composure. I do not have to, like, whatever. But in that moment, when the guy asked, "You put a cigar in her pussy, man," that was a surreal moment. And that's going back 20-some years, 30 years, maybe.
If I were to meet Bill Clinton, my father knows Bill Clinton and likes him. My father knows George Bush and likes him, and Bill Gates. All my favorite people, my father knows and likes. And if I were to meet Bill Clinton, I would ask him. If I were allowed to, I can't just walk up and, hey, would you like one question for Bill Clinton? I would just be like, Bill, have you used a cigar since, or is it ruined? Have you ever been able to? Can you imagine if since that he was like, you know what? Fuck that. That's my fucking move. I'm going to now use cigars from here to now. That would be a power move, right?
So would that be the same cigar? Same cigar? Would that
no, not the same.
Every time a Cuban.
No,
a
just
fine Cuban.
Every girl that comes into my purview as Bill Clinton is just now subjected to a cigar treatment. Like that's what they come for, and that's what I'm going to give them. Is
as somebody who enjoys a cigar myself, I could see him selecting based on the caliber of the woman what cigar he might choose.
That's a great point, Sandro. He might actually have a variety of cigars and pick.
Yeah.
Listen, you are a 6.3, like the girl that Eric just.
Exactly. I'm gonna get a nice Romeo and Julieta.
Grab the
nice Nicaraguan, smooth.
I'm not mad at it, but it's not my Cuban. It's not my Cuban. I'm gonna shove that right up your pee. Imagine if that became his move after that, and we just aren't privy. If he had done that, if we heard stories, well, it turns out that Bill Clinton has been shoving cigars up.
Maybe it was his move before that.
For the last 20 years since I got to be honest, I wouldn't be mad. I think that was amazing. Amazing.
Hey, did you remember when Bill Clinton first came out? And, they came out of a trailer park. His mom had the blue hair streaks in her hair. And back then they went around and found people out in Hope, Arkansas, his hometown. They went there and they found old timers. Was like, yeah, he took the name Clinton. It wasn't his real name. His real name was William Bly, and they used to call him Billy Bly, Slick Willie. And he used to go around. The legend was that he would go around in an El Camino with AstroTurf in the back, and they went around and interviewed a bunch of old people that he went around in the El Camino. Yeah, big boy Billy Bly. He always had a girl in the back of that. And that was like that. People are obviously he had to be a little older to remember all that, but that was like a big thing that they were. That was the sign of the fighting of the party. What's that? Oh yeah.
Bill Clinton's a phenom. He is
absolutely
is a way better orator than Obama, who was trained to be an orator. You could put Bill Clinton up on a speech, and he could speak for 30 minutes. And you could know 29 of those minutes were complete bullshit. And as somebody watching that didn't even agree with him politically, you just be going, oh my God. Like, I don't even, wow.
I know at least a dozen people who met him personally. Every one of them said that meeting him personally, they were captivated by him. I know at least a dozen people that have met him. And they and all of them, even ones who weren't on his political, said he just takes all the oxygen out of the room, like he's just a magnetic personality.
Oh, my father's in love, like he's in love. My father took him on so my father was the director of USAID after the tsunami hit. So all the money that came in to refurbish, so he, Bill Clinton, and Bush jumped on a private helicopter to survey the damage together on a helicopter. And then years later, Bill Clinton and my father re-met, and he go, "You're Timmy. I remember you." And my father love, like literally, if you were a woman, his panties would have come right off. He
The
literally.
women said the same thing about, the
Literally-
women that met him told me that. They said,
I
oh,
remember you. We were in Thailand together. You know,
but
it was a
the thing
wonderful
about
time
that
we
is too,
had.
though,
And
to
my
become a
father
president, you got to have that sort of.
hard just started, but
That's to an extreme. They say he's to an extreme. He remembers everybody he meets.
well,
Oh, yeah.
here's the real thing. He has an earpiece, and that he has people that are paid to be able to put those pieces together and be like, "Hey, that's Tim Means. You met him in Thailand." Timmy,
Hey, I'm going to tell you, to be fair,
I remember seeing we took that plane that it was beautiful watching all those Asians dead on the damn.
that was beautiful.
Together.
Stop it.
That was a wonderful moment we had together. We shared it together. And I love being on the low lead. I mean the helicopter with you.